The Olympic Games are often seen as the pinnacle of athletic achievement, a celebration of unity and global sportsmanship. But behind the pageantry, the flags, and the medals lies a darker history, a world stage that has been repeatedly used for politics, propaganda, and even tragedy. From their modern rebirth in 1896, the Olympics have been more than just sports. They quickly became a platform for nations to show power and prestige. The 1936 Berlin Games are perhaps the most infamous example. Adolf Hitler saw the Olympics as a chance to showcase Nazi Germany, presenting a flawless image of Aryan superiority. Jewish athletes were excluded, and the stadiums, the ceremonies, and even the medals were all used as propaganda tools. Yet, amidst this, Jesse Owens, an African-American track star, won 4 gold medals, shattering Hitler's narrative and creating one of the most iconic moments in Olympic history. But the 1936 Games were only the beginning of the Olympics' entanglement with politics. During the Cold War, the Games became a proxy battleground for the United States and the Soviet Union. The 1980 Moscow Olympics were boycotted by the U.S. and more than 60 other nations in protest of the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. In retaliation, the Soviet Union led a boycott of the 1984 Los Angeles Games. Athletes who had trained their entire lives were caught in the crossfire of geopolitics, unable to compete on the world stage because of their government's disputes. But political tensions were not the only dark side. Tragedy has also struck the Olympics, often in shocking and horrifying ways. At the 1972 Munich Games, Palestinian terrorists stormed the Olympic Village, taking Israeli athletes hostage. The standoff ended in disaster. 11 Israeli athletes, a German police officer, and 5 of the terrorists were killed. The massacre forever changed security at the Games, proving that the Olympics could no longer be an oasis of peace in a world of political conflict. Even accidents have marked Olympic history. The 1960 Winter Games in Squaw Valley and the 1992 Albertville Games witnessed deadly ski accidents, while infrastructural failures have sometimes turned celebration into chaos. Stadium collapses, transportation accidents, and even mismanagement have resulted in injuries and deaths, underscoring the high stakes behind hosting the global spectacle. The Olympics have also been a stage for social and human rights struggles. Athletes have used their visibility to protest injustice, from Tommy Smith and John Carlos's raised fists at the 1968 Mexico City Games to modern demonstrations against discrimination, oppression, and inequality. These acts, though powerful, have often been met with harsh criticism or punishment, revealing the tension between sport and politics. Yet, despite boycotts, propaganda, and tragedy, the Olympics endure. They continue to inspire athletes and viewers alike, even as the shadows of their past linger. Each Games carries the weight of history, the triumphs of the athletes, the failures of politics, and the human stories that remind us that the world stage is never free from conflict. The dark side of the Olympics is a reminder that while sport can unite, it can also divide. Behind the dazzling ceremonies and record-breaking performances, there are stories of human ambition, suffering, and the relentless intersection of sport and global affairs. The Games are more than medals. They are a mirror reflecting both the best and worst of humanity.